Hello, today I'm going to show you how to subtract polynomials vertically. Now, I'm going to begin writing each of the terms in the first polynomial. And naturally, I'm going to align these other terms below so I can have a like term under another like term. However, before I go ahead and work in that alignment, there's something I need to do right here. Get rid of these parentheses using this minus right here. So what I need to do is the following. I need to imagine that there's a number 1 right here. Work with this so I can use the distributive property to make necessary multiplication so I can get rid of the parentheses. So let's begin with the first term right here. Negative 1 times 5 will result in a negative 5. So I'm going to place the negative 5 right there along with the variable x and also the power. Notice how this and these are like terms. I go ahead. This is done. The next one. Negative 1 times here. Remember that when you have a coefficient that is not written, you can imagine that there's an imaginary number 1 right there. Negative 1 times positive 1 will result in negative 1. And I keep the variable. I know that this number 1 is not strictly necessary, however, I will put it there to work with it in a moment. Then finally, negative 1 times a negative 9 will result in positive 9. And notice how in this arrangement we have like terms on top or below each other. Now we just combine, paying close attention to the signs we are working with. Here, 6 minus 5, I know that is 1. And here, the variable and the power, they stay the same. Since 6 minus 5 is 1, I'm going to just not write the number 1 there, but we can imagine that there's a number 1 there. Then 4 minus 1 would be positive 3, and I keep the variable. And finally, I'm finishing with the constant, so I just go ahead and add. This would be positive or plus 16. So there you have it. This would be the answer for the subtraction of polynomials using the vertical method. I hope this information was helpful. Good luck in your class.